Coming up next from Maison Kurkdjian here in the Miami Design District, I'm going to sample and review the beautiful L'Homme à la Rose, their newest spectacular fragrance. So stay tuned. So this is the newest. This L'Homme à la Rose just came out in the last month here in Maison Francis Kurkdjian. You can see the beautiful top, very solid metal. This is like a chunk. And then the beautiful bottle as usual, classic Maison bottle. Welcome back, everybody. This is Joel the Nose coming to you from Miami, and today I'm reviewing another rose fragrance, actually second one that I've reviewed in the last few days. I recently did a review of My New York from Bond Number 9, which is a rose-based masculine fragrance, and today I'm also reviewing another masculine rose-based fragrance, and this is from MFK, Maison Francis Kurkdjian, legendary niche perfumer and house. And this one is called L'Homme à la Rose. L'Homme à la Rose. And this was just released, hot off the presses, brand new in the last month or so. So this is, it was a treat to go to their boutique here in Miami in the Design District. Actually, it's what they do is that they're part of another boutique and they have an entire wall. So it's not a totally, independent boutique, but it is the only one in the United States. So it is kind of cool that they have it here, and I like to go frequently. They have some actually boutique-only fragrances in there, just, delicious stuff. I love going there. Everything is always, just such high quality. So I was very excited, of course, to get to smell this because I hadn't smelled it yet. Just to let you know the prices. They do come in two sizes. You can get the 70 ml for $275 or the 35 ml for $135. So I love that. I love they give you that smaller price point, to see, because they don't do that for all their fragrances. They basically only give you that smaller 35 ml option for their most popular ones that they know they're going to sell. So anyways, good idea. I think they did this with this launch. The notes, basically you have a grapefruit accord, damask rose of Bulgaria, you have sage, you have amber woods, you have Centrifolia rose from Grasse in France, and then you have Cistus from Spain. So I've been wearing this all day. I have it on my hand here. He also gave me a sample to take home, so I've been spraying it and wearing it. This is definitely, how do I say this? This just right from the beginning kind of hit me hard as a very synthetic rose. And so I was a little bit kind of like put off by it at first because it was a little bit kind of metallic and sharp. Now, a lot of guys don't like roses, rose fragrances. I think that these houses are trying to get guys more into rose. It's kind of like how some houses do with oud. They give you a subdued oud. I mentioned this in one of my other videos, but I think they give you this rose. It's not so sweet. It's not so, I guess, in your face, but to me this comes across as a little bit, because it's toned down, and I think whatever they did with it, they went in when they blended it, they came across a little bit more metallic and synthetic. So and I think the reason why that is because there's also a lot of grapefruit that you're going to get at the top on this, and I think that grapefruit gives it that kind of sharpness, and to me it's just on my nose, I don't exactly love it. The dry down does get better for me, but that initial smell was a little bit off-putting, and then the dry down after the grapefruit goes down, you definitely get this more ambery wood fragrance, and it definitely gets kind of more masculine at that point, and it still has the touch of rose as you dry down. But again, my initial reaction was, this is just okay, especially because I love MFK. I love their house. I mean, come on, Baccarat Rouge. I mean, there's just so many great fragrances that he's released. I think for me, this one is a little bit of a miss. I think it's, again, it'll be interesting to see how it goes on, after I wear the decant that I have a few times to see if my opinion changes. But this is, pretty solid after wearing it for an entire day and wearing it a couple times now. So I would compare this, by the way, for me, a rose fragrance that I reviewed just recently. I did review My New York. Again, to me, was a little bit uninspiring. But one that I did review recently and I actually purchased is from État Libre d'Orange, which came out also in the last month or so. And that is Exit the King. To me, that is an excellent, excellent rose fragrance. Unisex, very much for men also. And it's a lot cheaper. You can get 30 ml bottle for like, I don't know, 60, 70 bucks. So if you want to check out that video, you can see it in my playlists and in the reviews. I think that's a excellent, excellent option. I think a better option, a cheaper option, and I liked it better, the smell anyways. So like most MFK, it is quality. You're going to get a long, lasting fragrance on your skin. I always get, and I did on this one, 8+ hours, between 8 to 9 hours. But again, I'm just a little bit uninspired by it. From this house, I think they can typically put out a lot better. For me, again, I'd love to hear you guys' opinions if you tried it, what you think about it, and whether you think I'm right or wrong on my analysis here. So comments welcome, and I hope everyone's having a good one. This is Joel the Nose. I will be back soon with another video. Thank you very much for watching.